Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Yes, we are once again on the outdoors and we are on location. This is just another example of me to tell you guys, it doesn't matter what you're doing, doesn't matter where you are. If you've got the right bit of kit, essentially all you need is a phone. Ideally, if you're outdoors, you need a microphone. You can do this wherever. But I want to use this as an example to tell you what my half term is like for kids under 11 years old. We've got the half term in place now. We run our business. What do we do to keep things ticking over while being in charge of a circus? Do me a favour, if you like what I'm doing, give us a like. If you've got something to say about the way I do it, drop a comment in there. Don't go personal, but don't spare the feelings either. Anything constructive, I'd love to have a chat about it. Also, give me a subscribe if you like the sort of things I'm doing. I'm really looking to build this YouTube channel and I want to throw as much value at you as I can. And there's a notification thing. I don't know what that does, but everyone tells me you push it. So, you know, give that a go. Do me a favour. Roll it, will ya? Here we are down the park. It's 9:30 on a Tuesday. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. Sorry, bursting out into Billy Joel songs is something that I do from time to time. The youngest has got teething issues, so she's at the doctor's while the other three are in the park over there. I want to talk to you about how we run our business during the holidays. This is the first half term we've had since we quit our job. We went full-time on this business in August 2024. And at that time, it was the summer holidays. And we hadn't really got to grips with the fact that we were full-time business owners at that point because we kind of did it inadvertently around a time where we weren't able to throw much time at our business. So for the next 6 weeks of the summer holidays, it just felt like we were on holiday from our day jobs. It was only when the kids went back to school, and even then, for about a month, it took us ages to settle into the fact, hang on a minute, we don't work anymore, this is our job. What does our day-to-day routine look like? And during term time, our day-to-day routine can vary from one day to the next. But essentially, we've got 3 kids at school age, and we've got one that isn't. So we arrange for childcare for her on a Monday and a Wednesday. So Monday and Wednesday are the days that Claire and I really get our heads down and we graft. But even then, our official working hours are something like 10:30 to about 2:30. So we're only talking 4 hours there, but both of us get our heads down. And you'll be amazed how much you can do in 4 hours, by the way, if you're focused and structured. Then we do the school run again and pick them up in the afternoon. Then we come back, dinner, bed, bath routine, and then we'll sit down about 7 o'clock, probably through to about 8:30, 9, so we'll do another couple of hours. You see, we're only really working 6-hour days at a push when you start thinking about the hours we're doing. And even then, that's just a Monday and a Wednesday. Tuesday, Claire and I switch that up because we take turns for a few hours looking after the littlest. Thursday, we don't do much at all. We literally just do a few hours at it because Thursday we've got all sorts of afternoon school clubs. And then Friday, we kind of refuse to work on a Friday because why not? And everything that we've done that week is enough to tick us over and keep the business growing. You see what I'm saying here? Working smarter, not harder. Choosing our hours. We're not working full-time hours. We're working part-time hours, and we're making over £10,000 every month at the moment. Isn't that incredible? It took us 2 years to build that up. This isn't an overnight thing. It's so important that you understand that. But when it comes to half-term, we also know that we can choose our hours. We do need to do the bare minimum. We need to tread water, but we aren't looking to grow this week. Priorities are our time with the children. And I know I'm being ironic when I say that because they're over there and I'm talking to you. But what we're talking here, 15 minutes worth? We're going to go pumpkin picking in a minute and I'm going to be present. I'll tell you what, I'm going to show you what that looks like. Let's show you what that looks like. We got a guest. But look at the view. There's the gang. These trainers were a bad choice. Better make some money so Daddy can buy new ones. Do you want to sell on Amazon, mate? So now we're here, let's talk about what bare minimum actually looks like. Bare minimum for me, let's take the week ahead. So I know the podcast is out on a Thursday. The interview, which this week is going to be the Rob Moore one, that's already done. So all I need to do is record the bit that I do to introduce who Rob is and the experiences that we've had, and then the fallout of what the back of what that episode is. That takes me about 20 minutes. That gets done on a Monday and it goes off to my editor, Dean. That's safe now until the Wednesday. I've also got a couple of live calls for the communities that I'm a part of, and a bit of admin on top of that, and generally keeping on top of chat. But I can do all of that from my phone, apart from the podcast bit. Other than that, it's a Zoom call in the evening, which is about an hour. Call it half hour either side of that for prep and debrief. We're talking 3 hours work on a Monday. Tuesday, which is today, the podcast had been scheduled to go out this morning, so the podcast for Tuesday is already out. This is the one where I'm in my garden talking about motivation. And that's me for the day. There's no call tonight. The Amazon call that happens on Tuesday, it's not my turn, it's Steve's turn. So I can genuinely enjoy my day with the family. And I wanted to make this video to show you what's achievable. And that's me for the Tuesday. I can just dip in and out of the school community and answer as many messages as I want. Tomorrow is the same deal. We've got a super live where we're going to do loads of content reviews for those of you on TikTok shop. That's tomorrow night. All I've then got to do is have a proof listen to the podcast that Dean would have sent back to me by that point, and then send it out through the platforms that I send it out to. That gets scheduled for about 1 o'clock Thursday morning. Thursday, I don't need to do anything. I'm in a midday call. And Friday, I've got a call at 6 o'clock. That's it. That's my working week. We're talking 6-7 hours work for the week. That's half term. We've spent years building up so we can do this. And now we're actually going half term. We're looking forward to it because we can do everything we want to do as well as spend time with the family. And we're making more money than we made when we were working full time. Isn't it amazing? So that is what's achievable. That is what a half term will look like for us and for you. In the meantime, I'm getting messages from all other sorts of people who want to talk about further opportunities for partnerships going forward and further income streams, because we're in that place now where I'm seen as a trusted, hardworking, resilient, independent, trustworthy person to do business with. People are asking me if I want to be part of their businesses, which is amazing. So at the moment, I'm just floating on this wave. There is going to be a time where I'm going to get my head down and I'm going to work really, really hard when a new initiative comes up. And the irony is that when I am in this downtime, my brain is working overtime without me even noticing it, thinking about what I want to do once the half term is over. And there are loads of exciting opportunities coming down the track. But I'll give them the time they deserve when I'm not focused on the things that really matter. So if you don't mind, I'm going to go off and find some pumpkins while the sun is shining, because it won't be shining for long. But thank you for listening. Again, do the things, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of this one. Interesting to know. And have yourselves a lovely Halloween. And we are getting to the fun time of the year. Take care.